So here I have a screenshot of a tweet from Glorilla where she says, I want to wear leave out so bad, but my hair texture is like the carpet at a trap house. And for the most part, folks are kikiing along with this, right? And I want to speak on this because I guess, I'll be the one to take it too seriously because I feel like it says a lot about a black person when they say stuff like this or when they laugh along with stuff like this. Now, I'm not about to sit here and tell you what to do to your hair. Honestly, I'm not, right? Do whatever you want to do to your hair. But I will say this, right? I think it's interesting whenever anybody says anything about how black women wear wigs and weaves, right? And black women, by and large, respond by saying, oh, we wear these wigs and weaves as protective styles, and we wear them because they offer so much diversity in hairstyles. I can wear this wig this day, and then that wig the next day, and then so and so and so. Like I can switch my hairstyle up all the time, right? And that's fair. That is valid, right? But I can't help but notice how all of the diversity of the hairstyles, all of the switching that is done is always bone straight, or maybe you'll get some wavy, some body wave, right? It's never anything that resembles a black woman's natural hair texture, right? And I think that that is evidence of something. Now, I'm not coming from any sort of a condescending viewpoint or anything. I myself wore wigs and weaves for a very long time, okay? I did okay, right? But what I'm saying is, it would be one thing if your diversity of hairstyles was diverse in hair texture. Maybe you wore a straight wig one day and an afro wig the next, and this, that, so and so and so, right? But the fact that every single diverse hairstyle that you wear is only diverse in hair color, like you might wear a red wig this time, a blonde wig the next time, it never, ever, ever resembles the natural texture of your hair. I think that that is definitely very telling. And when we have people like Glorilla saying stuff like this, it says the quiet part out loud, right? Like, because a lot of black women don't like to admit that a lot of this wig culture is rooted in self-hate, but we all know the truth. Now, I took my scarf off because I wanted to tell a story about an interaction I had on Twitter, honestly, like last week or maybe a couple days ago, right? It don't feel like it was even a week ago. And basically, I'm going back and forth with somebody, and they were like, oh, your braids is all grew out, so and so and so. Now, don't get me wrong, my braids are not fresh by any means, but I think they still look nice, right? And I don't get why, as black women, our hair always, like, if we wear natural hair, it's like you have to fit within certain parameters of naturalness that is acceptable, right? So if you wear braids, right, your braids always got to be freshly done, parts crisp and showing, and it's like, that doesn't even really make sense, right? And again, I just feel like as black women, our hair is policed so much. It really is, right? And honestly, that's a deterrent to black women embracing their natural hair because, baby, when I tell you your hair is policed so much as a black woman, it really is. So in no way am I blaming any black woman for any, complex feelings she feels towards her hair or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying, right? But we do still have to acknowledge that what Glorilla said is very, very, like, not okay. This is my thing. As black women, we definitely have a very complex relationship with our hair. In general, I'm not talking about all of us, because some of y'all finna comment like, well, I love my hair. Okay, great, good, awesome, right? But I'm speaking in general, right? We have a very complex relationship with our hair, and that's because of the way that our hair is demonized in this white supremacist society. Like in 2021, y'all, I went to a job interview, right? And the person interviewing me was like, oh, let's talk about the appearance standards. So I said, oh, okay, because I'm thinking this person's about to say, oh, like no blue jeans, whatever, right? This person says, oh, no dreadlocks and no cornrows. So I'm looking at them because at the time I had dreadlocks in my head. I'm like, what, right? But my point is this. That happened in 2021, right? This is the modern day, okay? Imagine what black women have gone through because of our hair over the centuries. Imagine what we were going through during slavery and Jim Crow. If something like this could happen in the modern day when white folks pretend that there is equality, right? Just imagine. So there's no wonder that a lot of black women have a very, again, complex relationship with their hair texture, right? But I'm saying all that to say this. It's very disingenuous when somebody brings up this, topic of hair texturism in our community and how it manifests itself in a lot of black women wearing these straight wigs and weaves and so on, so on, so. And y'all just downplay it. Well, no, I just wear straight wigs and weaves because of the diversity of so on. It's low maintenance, so on, so on, so yada, yada, yada. Braids are low maintenance too. Get some braids and you're done. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get a braid down to get your weave anyway. You might as well just get a regular braided hairstyle and not put the wig on top of it, or not put the weave on top of it, right? Like what are we talking about, right? So why can't we acknowledge the actual issue here? The actual issue is hair texturism and discrimination based on hair types. That's what the actual issue is here. When I see somebody say something like Glorilla just said in this tweet, I don't blame them, right? I don't blame any black person for being indoctrinated with white supremacy, because look at what we go through in this white supremacist system. From the moment that we are born, we are told that everything about us is inferior. Our dark skin, our kinky hair, our big lips, our wide noses, everything that makes us black is negative, right? So it is no wonder that a lot of black people end up internalizing this. It's the same way if you have a kid and you tell your kid that, God and Jesus are real, or Allah and whoever is real, right? Your kid is going to grow up to be a Christian. They're going to grow up to be a Muslim, right? Because that's what you taught them as a child and it sticks with them, right? So imagine a black person growing up in this white supremacist system being taught that blackness is inferior. Can any of us really be shocked that that sticks with some of us?